What's up, good people? We got the Spurs rebuild, the next video in this series, and just a quick summary as to what we're thinking and what's going on. This is Pop's farewell tour. Whether he knows it or not, I hope the game automatically just goes ahead and they just help him retire in the off season because we're gonna rebuild the Spurs. They're gonna be very different. They're gonna be fast. They're gonna be run and gun. It's not gonna be the Spurs of old. Um, and it all hinges on just moving on in philosophy. And so this is Pop's last year. Hopefully the game he chooses to retire. If not, we'll have to technically fire him, but we're just gonna say that he's going into retirement. Now, here's what's coming up. I would love to get into branding in this new video because along with the philosophy, along with the new look, along with new roster, along with a new style of play, we're going to have some branding to match that. Now, I'm not going to do it on stream because unfortunately people upload a lot of trash type images, and I'm not trying to stream any pornographic stuff on this stream, so I'm going to have to do that off camera and update you guys with what I chose. So today we're just going to decide, do we need to make any other roster moves? Or is this good for this season? Um, we're going to make we're gonna look at the roster, see what we have done. We're gonna maybe make some other roster moves, but one thing's for sure: we're gonna sim this season, and we're gonna get to the off season because it's gonna be yeah, that's when the rebuild is gonna become official, and then during that off season is when I'm gonna do some rebranding as well to go into the new season. So, just a summary, if we want to look through the roster real quick. Um, we were able to keep valuable trade pieces, keep young potential talent, and get some awesome stuff in return to build around. Now, we got good players on this roster like Murray that I'm not going to keep because I want everybody to be fast, especially my point guard. And I hate that to a certain extent, moving on from somebody like Murray because I like young players with high potential and high ceilings. But um, that's not what we're going for when we chose this rebuild project. So, let's take a look what we got. Murray, Mills, Jones. We got Booker. Okay, we brought Booker in, and here's the crazy thing. Booker might be one of the least athletic guards that we're going to have on this team. But when I saw that we could get Booker in a trade package, I had to go for it. If I remember correctly, I think that was the package that included DeRozan that we definitely wanted to move on from. Um, but we did not, in my opinion, we won this trade, right? And I would say that. Still got Walker. We got Mikal Bridges in that package as well. 3 and D guy, young guy, high potential. I, I can't believe we did that. I mean, I'm super excited about Booker, but the fact that we got Bridges in that deal was just unbelievable. I got a guy like Craig that's a glue guy. It's the guy that deep in the playoffs you need because you need defense. You need a guy like Craig. Excited about that. I'm also excited about some of these young guys that can be 2 and 3 deep on the roster at their positions and just continue to develop, right? Um, so we got that. We didn't give up Johnson. I am gonna move on from Gay, but he's good as a trade piece, and we don't have much at the big man spot, right? So we still got some moves to make. So let's see what we can do if we can get anything. We definitely need a big man. I'd like a young big man. Um, so let's just glance. We're gonna glance real quick and see if we can get something for these remaining trade pieces. I'm just gonna cycle through, see what it gives us, and then I might do a player finder for a young big man with potential. See if we can get anything there. So Kobe White right out the gate is interesting to me, right? Young potential point guard that is pretty fast, pretty quick guy. Jared Allen in real life this year just got a big contract, um, so that was crazy. I'm also not opposed to picks. Yo, the Heat are interesting, man. With Lowry going there, they're interesting to me. I don't know how I feel about them, but no lie, I pride myself in knowing who's on what team and all that stuff, man, I forgot Oladipo was with the Heat. Like, that's crazy. My team, the Pelicans, are just about to get Graham. I believe that's going through. Let's see what he is with the ball. Okay. Buddy Hield. See, I'm at the part of this where I can't settle. I can't settle. I'd rather wait than settle. This is a transitionary year, and of course the first year will be as well. But it's really a transitionary year where I'm not trying to make anything crazy happen this year. I'm not forcing. I'm not gonna give away Murray just because I feel like I need to move on from Murray, right? Uh, he's under contract for 4 years. I'm gonna have to really like what I'm getting. And no, I don't like what I'm getting here with Aaron Gordon. This is interesting. I don't like these contracts, but Beasley's a decent 3 and D guy, and Rubio's definitely he could definitely fast break, run the point, but he's not athletic. Lottery protected first. Draymond's interesting to me. Um, Playing small. I don't know if I can justify. Like I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sometimes I'm just a cheapskate. I'm not saying Draymond's not worth this money. It's hard for me to pay Draymond this much money. I'm not the biggest Draymond fan, but if it's the best move, I'd do it. I don't know that I'm not gonna give up Murray and Gay for Draymond. I don't think. And Thomas Bryant's always somebody that interests me in this game, um, just because he's kind of well-rounded. He's not amazing at anything. This is always interesting to me. This A minus in 3-point shooting to be a stretch five, essentially. But you can see he's not outstanding as a 6'10" center to be a C minus in post defense and a C plus in rebounding. Not good, you know, as my starter. So you can see nothing's overwhelming me for Murray. So let's just look at Gay real quick, see if there's anything there. Who doesn't like to have a Danny Green, but on a 1-year contract in a transitionary year doesn't make sense for me. I could also go to draft a big man as well. Lonnie, I believe, is a guy that see, this is tough. He's a guy that I would think I want to keep, right? But I got Booker, so does that make sense? Probably not. Probably too good long term to be on the bench, but I don't know. See what we could get for him, right? Brad in here. What up? What y'all saying? Huh? No Ritas? No Ritas, man. Um. So what could we get for Lonnie? Lonnie. Okay. So Dante. I always get tempted with Dante. Um. You know what it is? I got starstruck when we saw him that first year in summer league. That dude lit it up, man. Um, so did my boy NAW from the Pels. Um, Nikhil Alexander Walker. Um, but DiVincenzo, in another my league that I did, I developed him to be the best player on the Pelicans when I was playing with them, and he's legit, man. But if I'm gonna say, I'm trading what Lonnie for somebody in a similar situation with Dante. I think Dante's maybe a little bit more versatile. Um, keep it in mind. Larry Nance, Larry Nance Jr. Post defense and rebounding, man. Hmm. Go draft for Lonnie and get a defensive point guard in the back to back up. Duncan. Duncan's gonna want to get paid, as we know. So that don't think makes a ton of sense because he's not the most athletic guy in the world either. Now here's an athletic guy, a formidable center slash backup center. Um, for my transitionary year, Bridges. Hmm. Okay. Let's take a look here. See, Bridges is tough, man, because power forward slash small forward, like he's not, in my opinion, excellent at any one thing. An awkward tweener. Dude's athletic. Run and gun, new look, Spurs. If I'm gonna really own up to that, then I'm gonna have to do some things differently than I would normally do. Um, so I gotta keep that in mind. Love me some Josh Hart. Really do. Thought he would have been more athletic than that, honestly. See, that's a good point. Like, these grades, man, a C. Josh is on the Pels, my hometown team, my home state team, and I watch him all the time. Dude don't play like a C athletically. Okay, all over the place. One of the best rebounding guards in the league. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Um, so what we had Josh Hart to keep in mind. We had Miles Bridges to keep in mind. Future pick. This dude started for a little while. 6'4", and he's power forward. Interesting. The positions of basketball, man, totally changing. So, yeah, nothing I'm super excited about. Um, oops, this would make me better at center immediately, but just during the transitionary year. So yeah, man. I don't know. So we had DiVincenzo, we had Miles Bridges, and we had Josh Hart. I don't want Bledsoe. No way. Um, So, see if there's any guys that we could get. Okay, and yeah, let's look at this too. Minimum height, be 6'7". Now let's look at a few of these things. Let's go inside. And with physicals, at least a C plus. And let's go ahead and start at the bottom. See what we got here. That's some pieces. Okay. So Gafford was on that list, but he's a 1-year guy. Probably gonna want to get paid a little bit. I'm surprised that DeAndre still he's still with that in the physicals. Interesting. And Derek Favors. Man, okay, man, I gotta get more specific with speed. Really? Let's check this out. I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. Where are we at here? Attributes. Okay. Speed. Yeah, speed. 65. Okay. So. Yeah, okay. Alright. Like Robert Williams. Nothing that can get him. See, these guys I can't get. Robert Williams would have been about the ceiling of what I probably could have got. Or the ceiling. Some of these other guys. Okay, so let's look at some ages here. He does a little bit of everything, and a B plus in shooting. He's on a 2-year contract. So I'd have to give up Murray or Bridges. I ain't giving up Bridges. So Isaiah Stewart, he's 6'8". It's not good enough to build around a 6'8" center. Pop forward. Keep him in mind. Gafford 6'10". Like a young guy. There's no way. Huh? What? Man. I don't want to give up a pick. And I ain't giving up Bridges, so. Let's got a guy with a song. Birch is always legit as a roster guy in 2K. Man, it's a 6'8" size, man. See, Precious, he was available in one of those trades. Okay, I might need to consider Precious because these are 2 roster guys I want to get rid of anyway. Fact that I don't have to. What in the world did give me Victor? I don't want him on a 1-year. I don't want Duncan on a 1-year. Wow. This right here is interesting. Alright, Precious. You at the top. Can't shoot, though. And not that I need you to, it's just that Stewart kind of spoiled me here. Let's look at the speed on Stewart. 63. Ah. Where are you at, Precious? 75. Nice. He's probably not movable. Man, these guys that I'm thinking aren't movable. Okay. This is interesting, man. This guy was a lottery pick, right? Got my dog trying to get up here. No, ma'am. Cam Reddish if I gave up a first and Macau. Nah. I didn't want to give up Keldon. Yeah, I don't want to give up Keldon. All these guys require Keldon. Yeah, they all do. Wonder if I could. Wonder if I could give them Dang and Rudy if they'd accept that. um, 6'8". Man, 6'8". It's the new center size. Uh, Might be, huh? Jeez. So what's interesting? Like, is he better than Stewart? What's his speed? 74. Okay. So he's an option too. So I like those two guys. Uh, 19, man. Did I forget something here? Oh, I did. He's not that fast. Okay. Um, I like I like this one. I like this one if I can get it's crazy how it changes, huh? Instead of Keldon, if I could move Gay. Let's see. You know they always come back. Um, who else would I want on the cheap? Got Herder for 2 years. I love that he's 6'7". It's crazy. No way I can get him though, huh? No way they'll do that. See how silly they'd be. Okay. Or a salary cap. Is it because what's Dang's salary? Oh yeah, 17 mil. Okay. That's why. That's why they want to kill him. What about Rudy? Oh, okay. What about Rudy and Trey? Rudy and Trey. I'm just shooting for the stars, guys. 'Cause why not? Okay. 6.4 more than allowed. Okay. Let me ask y'all something. Yeah, no. How much? 4.23 more than allowed. Okay. Whoa. Oh goodness. This is tempting. This is really tempting. Oh, why y'all gonna do it to me? Yikes. Do you think I could do Trey? If I could do Trey instead of Keldon, that'd be crazy. Let's try. Counter offer. Ah, ha, ha. Need something else. Woo. I've traded my seconds. I've traded my seconds. Let's see if they come back with anything else. No, y'all want Keldon, huh? I like Keldon as a hybrid. I like Keldon as a hybrid, guys. It's the issue. Man. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do here? Do I like Keldon as a hybrid as much as I like Herder? And y'all wanted Lonnie, which is a wash for me with Herder. Okay, so is this big man worth Keldon? The answer is yes. I know the answer is yes. But man, I just like his potential. A little bit of everything. Probably like him more than I should. So okay, let me back out. I found somebody. Let me go to the Hawks and see. Let me check this out. So what I'm looking for is this. Oh, look at this. I'm just saying the only thing they'll do is this. This is where they're hard for me, guys. This is where it's hard. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I'm just noticing both these guys are on 1-year deals. But who's to say I'll even want to re-sign Keldon? I don't know what he'll be worth. I mean, if he's gonna want more money. Okay. Okay. Now watch this. Oh well. God dog it. I don't remember how to spell his name. Sometimes you get better stuff in this screen. Weaver's on. Give it to me again. Nah, it's not gonna do it. Bunch of jerks, huh? Okay. Alright, they wanted Lonnie and Keldon. I had to throw in a second, didn't I? Wait, what? What did I say? I love our current roster. I think we're a championship contender. You didn't say that a second ago, Christopher. Yo. Here it is. Here it is. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Right? Okay. So bam. Look at that. Woo! Oh. Man, and Devin. Tell you what. Might might move him into secondary. Might move him like this. Instead of Keldon that I just got rid of. Alright. So hey, this helps. This helps. He could get some serious minutes. Now let me look at this real quick. There's just a couple other things that I need to make sure of for this year, and then I think I'm gonna call it a wrap and sim. Some of these contracts of guys that I know I definitely don't want anyway. Um, you know, I don't want Dang. I don't really have a reason to have them. Um, man, Brooke and PJ. Interesting, actually. Remember, I'm going athleticism. Larry. Larry instead of Ding. That's good. This is cool. Terrence. I don't want this one. So these are long-term roster guys, or somebody that just gives me some value in a transitionary year, like a pick thrown in or something, um, or even a mentor. Hmm. Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, the guy that was Gordon, Kawhi. It's Gordon Kawhi. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, that's not. I might just let Ding ride it out. Um, Rudy, I just looked already for that, right? I believe I just looked at that. Let's do it one more time real quick. Yeah, I recognize all these. Ooh, shooter, bro. good roster guy, man. Trey. As I thought. Bryn Forbes, sniper. In a championship year, I'd make this trade big time. This shooting and this defense, whew, it's a good deal, but just not for this year. It doesn't make sense for me. Am I gonna be able to contender this year? That one big star, could. Royce O'Neal. Son's a good 1-year starter, but I would rather let my young guy develop. So see, this is interesting, because this is a good bench player and just get a second round pick back. He's 3-D. He's cheap. What is his speed? Justin Holiday's speed is a 53? That can't be right. Justin Holiday's not that unathletic. What is going on? I'm outraged by Justin Holiday. Dude, his speed's not a 70. His speed's not a 53. There's no way. Something's wrong here. These guys can't be this slow. Pop guy for sure, huh? Whoa. This is a deal I'm going to take just for the first round pick. Hawks. Getting tired. I see the message. Gotcha. Almost done here. O'Shea had a big year when he got the op. I don't like these expiring contracts for expiring contracts, though. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Right here. Yes, sir. There's no reason not to. Give me that pick. And then, are these guys not hurting anything right now? I like Weatherspoon. I like him. So I might stick with this. I might not stick with this. really want my other guy to start. Pick up a second rounder. Interesting. 73. Marshall. Najee Marshall. Oh yeah, yeah. That's where I recognize the name. Oh yeah. These are 1-year guys. Celtics. Bulls. 25s. 24. Let's go here. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sim this season and see what happens. And then we will come back later and see where we're at in the off season. I might also look at some branding, change that up. Alright.